Welcome to Rimworld. So the first thing I want to address here, and this I might end up regretting, let's put it that way, is that some people think this series has got a little easy, and you know what, I think I'm also of that opinion. It's not really a hardcore survival series if we're just sitting behind our walls here, basically butchering every raid that turns up. So, with great trepidation, we're on Savage now, boys. I might regret that because we might get wiped out in a couple of episodes, but you know what? I've learned how a lot of these mods work, and I know the early game and how we're supposed to set things up. So I feel like even if we do die, we're going to come back at this with the advantage of knowing how everything works, knowing how things interact, and knowing how Combat Extended works. So first things first, and there's a few things to readdress. Number one, I got this backwards, and the enemies should be in light, and we should be in darkness, which I was thinking made a lot more sense, but I wasn't going to argue with the comment I saw. But in hindsight, I should have. So, shout out to that person on Discord who was wrong. We're going to reinstall all of this into the kill box and then try and reduce the light around where our people are standing, essentially. So, we'll do that instead because that makes way much more sense. Okay, so we'll do something like that. We'll get this area lit up because that's not too much of a big deal otherwise. So, that's that one dealt with. So, the other thing to mention early on is that bullets should be handled slightly differently. So, basically, guys are pointing out, and I do agree with this, that it's probably worth it to spend the extra 5 steel to make them armor-piercing rather than everything else. Simply because an armor-piercing bullet is still going to work against someone who's unarmored. Not as effective as a hollow point, but it's still going to work, whereas someone who's armored is not going to be affected by a hollow point at all. I think that's a very good argument. So, we are going to swap the ammo system out somewhat here, and sort things out a little bit. Apparently, buckshot is potentially not the best one. Slugs are supposedly better at close range and are good against armored enemies as well. So we might go for that, seeing as the shotgun has quite a low range to it anyway, and the other two people can... Generally, if someone gets that close, it means A, they're armored, or B, they have something else defending them. So we might actually need slugs at that point to take them down. So, another comment that was pointed out before, we'll deal with the ammo in a second, I just want to deal with this list that I've written up. Someone pointed out I'm venting the freezer, which was originally the kitchen into the bathroom. That's a fair point, we do need to deal with that, don't we? Where am I going to vent that to otherwise then? Everywhere else is vented together. I mean, we could always put vents into an actual bathroom, which would make a lot more sense, because that's quite a chilly experience outside now, huh? We're also out of water. I don't know why. Are we just not pumping enough? I guess we're just not getting enough from the river, so I'll put down another pump, and I guess that might cover it, but I'm not entirely sure. We might need another water tower as well, just to be able to make sure everybody has enough there. You got a little bit more power stuff to deal with, and also you guys pointed out that Anya was a night owl, which is why her schedule was backwards and why I've fixed it in the meantime. The other thing worth mentioning is that, and this was pointed out to me because I completely missed this, if we go to the social tab here, Grump's lover is Setsuko. Grump's wife is Anya. Anya is sleeping on the floor of Setsuko and Grump, who are having this supposedly, like, secret behind-the-scenes affair. Clearly not that secret, nor behind-the-scenes, seeing as she's literally right there. So, that seems a little bit odd. Yep, not at all bothered by that. In fact, she still has quite a high opinion of him. A fair -70, but besides that, because they built rapport together, she's still a big fan. I guess she's found out about it, but just doesn't really care. Which, you know what? If you're in Rimworld, maybe, you know, in a tiny little colony like this, it's an awkward time to walk through, isn't it? That's an awkward time. And while you're going through things like that, I guess you probably don't want to rock the boat too much, you know, just leave that to rock in the bed instead. What other things worth mentioning? I think that was it for now. Apparently the medicine thing that happened last episode, whereby she wasn't operating them with the medicine, is simply because of the fact that he had the highest quality medicine set, or something along those lines, so the game was a little confused, but either way, if that happens again, we just need to adjust the doctoring tab somewhat until she actually does work on it. Just pause, play on speed 1, unpause, and keep jiggling it around, basically, until it works. So Jilp's going to work on the second pump. Oh, it's raining anyway, so I don't really care too much. Let's work on the ammo then. So we've got to start off with then 7.62 by 39 Soviet cartridges. So that is these ones here. So it's 3 more steel, but they're armor piercing. So absolutely, we're going to do that. We're going to do that X times until we've got 1,000, or yeah, do until X. Sorry, and we'll do that until we've got 1,000. No, I don't want 5,000. Excuse me. I just want it. There we go. Right, 1,000, and then what was I pausing that at? I wasn't. Which, to be fair, doesn't make any sense that we would pause it because the game already does that for us. Move that to the top of the bill because we've got 2 people using those guns and cancel that one off. Then we've got 7.62 times 54 Fumager, whatever the hell that means. So times 54. And then we've got armor piercing there as well, which I think we want instead. Are these different? MMR and MM I mean, they are clearly quite different. Okay, so we'll go for this one, and then we'll do the same thing as well. So we'll go do until X, and then just do it up until we've got 500, because we've only got one of those, and pause when complete, and then, you know, just keep doing it, because the loadout system should stop us needing to pause and unpause things there. Okay, that's good. And then make 12-gauge buck shell. We want to swap those out for slugs, as I was talking about earlier. Those are apparently a bit more effective against armored enemies. So we'll swap that one for that one. Nice. There we go. Just makes me want to play Fallout New Vegas again, you know, Gun Runner's Arsenal. We'll do that until we've got 200, seeing as we don't want to make 2.5 batches. That doesn't make any sense. Until we've got 200 to cancel that one out. Okay, sweet. So that's going to last us quite a while with ammo, and it's also not that expensive at all, is it? Like, ammo is very, very cheap. But it is... I suppose it's not really a case of using up resources, it's just another version of micromanagement that means you can more easily handle raids if done well, but if done badly will mean raids are a lot more catastrophic, as we've found out so far. Not saying that I'm handling things badly at all, but I am. Alright, so those pumps are working, and the tower is actually filling up now. Okay, that's good, and fingers crossed that will solve a lot of our problems. Why are you not lit up? You're connected right there. Oh, because the grid's overloaded still. Right, let's just get down any solar panel. I don't really care what, I don't really care where. Oh, you know what? We were digging this out, weren't we? Let's get down a solar panel for now, just so that we've at least got some power, huh? Have we got any more room for another solar panel? I mean, we could put one there. It's not exactly convenient, though, is it? We could put one... Oh, we actually just don't have enough steel. How much steel have we got left, then? 77. Okay, we're going to have to go out and mine some more steel. We'll get this a little bit extra from this, but obviously I don't want to mine out too much of that because that is going to open up the overhead. We've got a lot of outside the base here, so I might just mark all of that for mining. Because, you know, we've got people good at mining, but it's quite a low priority job. So setsuko will only do it if the food is cooked, and Jilp will only do it if he's got no construction to do and things like that. So this works out fine for me as well. We got enough meals right now. We do have plenty of meals. We just need more power. That's genuinely something we're really, really lacking. So another thing I'm going to do then on the subject of that is also carry on mining this out so we can build another water turbine. And hopefully that will help stop any other issues we have. Let's charge up to speed 4 then, seeing as all that is set up and ready to go now. Just waiting on Jilp to... hey, Jilp, do you want to finish off this one? Digging at granite, I guess it's because the resources have only just been delivered there. Right, let's get that finished off. And that should hopefully solve... It won't solve all of our power issues, but it will just keep us... Yeah, we're just staying above the baseline now, and especially because we've got these wind turbines. So actually with wind turbines and such a variable power source, I'm thinking we stick down another battery. Because the wind turbines are only going to... very, very good, and will most likely fill up the batteries, but when they don't work... Oh my god, seriously? Ah. Well. Shit. Remember that thing I spent ages trying to defend against? Well, it's apparently too late. Okay, this is horrible. Luckily, they're walking through water. You know what, Jilp? I'm going to say just go burst fire. Let's try and take him out quicker. Get up here. Who doesn't have a gun? Jonah doesn't have a gun. Jonah, I need you to come grab a gun for me, my guy. Where are our guns? Do we even have another gun? We've got... here we go. SVD. Come and grab this. Then where's the ammo for that? What does it use? 7.62 times 54. So we've got 7 I believe these are 7 Oh, shit, that was Charles. I'm sorry. Charles, get back into line. Okay, Jonah... 7.62 times 54 are these ones. Yes, so you want to pick those up as well. Just grab them all, because you're the only person who can use them. Or don't queue that up then, okay. I did set that to queue. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, and then equip that one afterwards. There we go, okay. You are also capable of violence, so you can grab this 44 Magnum here. And do we have any bullets for the 44 Magnum? I don't think we do. We have a little bit. Okay, pick those up as well. We've got a little bit of buckshot there, which we won't worry about right now. We've got a lot of ammo. We've just got an absurd amount of ammo. Maybe a little bit too much there. Oh, God. Is anyone else capable of violence? So they're going to have guns. Setsuko and Arika aren't, because they've been around for ages without that. Okay, or you could queue that up first. Whatever. Oh, God. This is bad. Why can't we see? Why have we got no vision on that? Move this way. Oh, there we go. We can see them now. Good luck, team. Very good luck. You're going to need it. Because this could be very, very bad. They are digging through immediately. Right, have you got your gun yet? Have you got your gun? Drinking water from the kitchen sink. Why are they not doing what I tell them to? Just why do they never do what I tell them to? Okay, right. Equip your gun. Thank you. Why? I just never understand this fucking game sometimes. Oh, that's a lot. With the guns, we may just survive this. Okay, quickly go and grab your weaponry. I don't know why they ignored that. I genuinely have no clue. Oh well. I did set it up properly because it was queued. You saw it was queued up. So I think it's just one of those weird things with the game again. Anyway, quickly go grab your magnum and then for the love of God help out. We might have to pull these boys back depending on how many... Oh, you know what? We should be okay. I'm somewhat concerned because we set up to savage difficulty, and savage infestations have killed off my bases many, many times before. Right, get yourself that gun. Get yourself the ammo. You've got that, and then has he also got... He picked up the ammo then, but not the gun. Right, reload. Let's go. I assume single is all you can get with this gun, so get yourself reloaded. Let's get these boys when they're done. Did she actually just drop the gun? Are you shitting me? Actually equip the gun, though. She can't pick the gun up. What? Oh, is it because our loadout is set to not have that gun? Maybe they're both set like that and he threw it immediately straight back on the floor. Oh man, that's not fun. So Anya Grunt, we want to... Yeah, forced holding. Yeah, surely we cannot override that. Oh well. Copy loadout. We'll call you... Okay, so Anya. And we want to go for whatever that gun was called. Let's take a look here. Sorry, someone's ringing my goddamn phone. Hey, shut up a minute. Right. What was the gun? 44. Why can she not equip that now? 44. It's just not there. Magnum? It's not there. Okay. It's okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's not like we're just... Okay, it's called a Ruger Redhawk. That's my... Okay, that's my fault. You kind of assume it would sort it by the bullets, though. Okay, Anya. Edit. Let's go. Select loadout. Anya. Right, and then we go Ruger Redhawk. There it is. Equip that one, and then go for ammo. And then it's this one. We go any ammo for the Ruger Redhawk. There we go. And then just get, like... How many bullets do you want for that? I mean, it's a Magnum, right? So, we'll just go for that. I mean, I don't know. I do not know gun. She's still not equipping it. Why? Right. Okay. Are we good now? Is it because I haven't actually moved it over to that one yet? Okay, there we go. Anya, that should solve that problem. But Jonah picked his gun up. And he hasn't had his schedule changed. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But I will set that up as well, just in case he drops it mid-combat here. Sorry, I'm being very over the top with the sort of care I'm going to here. So what does he got? He's got the SVD or something like that. And then I want to go any ammo for the SVD. And then we'll just say 20. 20 seems okay. Alright, and that's definitely what that gun is called, yeah? SVD, good, okay, we're fine. Squad up, get over there. Go and help him out. Oh, are we fine? Okay, we're not, but the music's kicked in to say, by the way, we think you're fine, roughly. Why are you guys... Oh, because it's impassable chest deep water. Okay, then. We're going to have to move in and take the hives out. This may be overkill sending this many people for what we've got left, but I still want to just be... I'm being overcautious, as you can tell, because now we're playing on whatever the difficulty was, Ruthless, Savage, whatever the hell it was, Merciless, I don't remember. I want to be somewhat careful with this. You get over there. You get over next to him there. Jilp can stand because he has the slightly longer range weapon and sort of kill any new ones that may spawn in. These two are just going to take out the hives. Okay, how many are there? 1, 2, so there's a few more hives here and there. Okay, Jilp, move around, go and join them, because clearly these ones we've cleared out. Man, this sucks. And it also will deteriorate in water very quickly, so I want to get the jelly out of there too. Right. Moving through a torrent of a river to try and deconstruct these are not going to be... Or to try and destroy these is not ideal. Not really what I had planned for these guys. Okay, there we go. And let's... Might as well just open fire with the buckshot. There we go. Let's get that done. Open fire on that one as well. Go. Oh, please don't shoot from behind him. For the love of God, I thought you were past that. Maybe we can melee them. Would that not be better? Let's try melee attacks instead. Honestly, don't know the best way to deal with these hives. I mean, normally in Rimworld, I would just shoot at them, but seeing as we're trying to conserve ammo and seeing as all the combat mechanics have changed, yeah, no, melee them was definitely the superior option here. I'll bring Jilp up just to come and help pick up some stuff as well. Right, okay. I think that is everything. So you know what? You two just go back to your jobs. Let's turn that to aim shot, and let's turn that to... That's only set to aim shot, I believe. All right. Oh, there's another hive up there. Charles, get up there and go and help out. I just want to make sure there's no other bugs, and that the infestation might have also spread much further down. Right, melee attack that one to death. Get rid of it. Let's go speed 3 at least, because I don't want to really watch these guys deal with hives for the next 20 minutes. Okay, what else have we got kicking on up here? That should be all of it. I think that's everything. Yeah, we've got vision on the other side of the river now, so we are good. All right, go back about your business. Well, that was something. let's get this hauled urgently as well, because insect jelly is quite a nice little bonus there. You might want to also, what is that? Just a little mega scarab, right? Mega spider. That's dead, so I don't know. Yeah, mega scarab. I thought it was, right? Do you want to just finish that one off as well? They can get back up, and they can be kind of hostile, as we found out, what was it, like episode 4, when that mega spider got back up and killed a caravan for us, which was obviously quite kind of it, but it also did end up, you know, causing us some threat as well there. Okay, she's sad, probably because she's climbing a river, trying to get some jelly, which doesn't cheer many people up. So let's get this next wind turbine down as well. Now, I think that, oh, sorry, watermill generator, especially not wind turbine, let's put it that way. Okay, so we want to put it there. Oh, wow, compacted plasteel. Catatonic. Really? Because you had to walk through a river? Oh my god. Well, catatonic basically means she's out of action for several days. Why? Man died. Insulted. Ugly environment. Slept on the ground. Slept in cold. Slept outside. Colonist died. Disturbed sleep. Yeah, that's understandable. Soaking wet. She's sad because she had to walk through a river. That's what caused it there. What was the actual... my friend Man died. Okay, you know what? That's understandable. I'll allow that. She's just given up for a few days, and honestly, she wasn't exactly caught. If it was Jilp, I'd be a little more concerned, but she's not super core to this colony. Right, let's get this dug out as soon as possible. Why is it going slowly? That normally means we're under attack or have threat or something. I don't know. Oh, wow. NG, 57 years old. We'd have to fight 1 Berserker Chief, 5 Boomers, 2 Heavy Archers, 3 Hunters, and 2 Thunderers. Of course, NG. Welcome. 11 shooting. That was a mistake, because this is going to be a very, very difficult raid. Okay. Wow, I feel like I might end up regretting this, but alright. Get into position. I think we've got the weaponry to deal with it. And we've also lit up the kill box now. Oh, Jesus, raid. Okay, this is going to be a big raid, isn't it? They're attacking immediately, too, which is good. Anya is down for the count, which kind of sucks, because obviously she's one of the people with... Oh, where did her gun go? Is it back in the stockpile, maybe? It is. NG, are you capable of violent? You are. Good. Okay, come and grab this revolver. So what I'm actually going to do is go... Firstly, let's copy this job over. Let's go assign. Let's rename Anya's bill to NG. And then let's give Anya back the generic bill. Where's generic? Here we go. And let's go to NG, wherever the hell she is. And let's flip you over to NG. Perfect. Right, come and grab this gun. You are going to have to help out. I'm sorry. I know that you're new to the colony and everything, but you're going to have to fight for your place here because, my god, this could be a problem otherwise. Where are the bullets? Did you pick them all up? She got 1 armor-piercing magnum cartridge. We had more than that, and she definitely didn't fire any off. I don't know. They could still be in the river somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, she's got her gun. She's got some bullets. Get into position. Godspeed, gentlemen. We are going to need all the help we can get. I'm hoping it'll be like most raids. They were tribal, which is why I chose for this one. Or they had archers or whatever. Oh, they're smashing down the door. Well, that was not expected. I thought they didn't do that. Well, we're annihilating them anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Please make them flee. Get away from there. Oi! This sucks. I thought they wouldn't knock down door. They're fleeing. Kill them all. I want to see them dead. Yes. Kill them. Kill them all. Let's chase down the survivors and see who we've got left. Okay. That wasn't too bad. That was fine, I think. Who do we want to try and capture then? Let's go home, allow all. Human. Blue human. That's always good news. Let's put down a couple more sleeping spots and just try and grab everyone. And our doctor has got a lot of work to do here. So I'm going to check all of their jobs and just sort of prioritize which ones we probably want to keep. So first things first. Undergrounded, great optimist, great memory, capable of construction. I like it. Oh, you are very good. Capable of dumb labor, cooking, animals, crafting, you know, lots of passions there. Okay, let's get Barbary. Let's get him stabilized. Black Gra, kind of useless, I'm going to be honest with you. He doesn't have an adult backstory yet, which I believe can give him more stats. Capture you. Get Erica down here to immediately stabilize Barbary. Let's just capture everybody. But I want to focus on keeping him alive first, because I can't imagine any of those are going to be much better. Right, head up here. See who else is in the kill box. Well, that could have ended a lot worse. Honestly, I feel like the raids with combat extended are somewhat easier, but might be somewhat harder in the late game, you know, when people... Oh, chemical fascination cannibal. Ooh, I don't know about you. I might just capture them and release them when they're healthy. I think that was good advice, by the way. I would normally just kill these boys off and not bother with the micromanagement, but actually, if we can send them off healthy, it's less things to worry about in the future, I guess. Right. Capture, Barbary. And then let's get them tended to as soon as possible. Okay. Oh my god, I hope it wasn't... Who was Ambus? We didn't see Ambus, did we? I hope not. I hope I didn't just treat the wrong guy anyway. Let's get that fire extinguished as well on the farms when we can. Charles, what are you doing? Oh, I think he was trying to capture that person and they died, most likely. Okay, Erica is going to tend to human. Such is your job as a doctor, realistically. Porcupine has died because of blood loss. Yeah, it's going to be too difficult to try and keep all these people alive with a single doctor. You know what? We're actually not doing too bad. What are you looking like? Death in 10 hours. You are stabilized, I believe. Death in 3 hours. Let's get you next, then. Alright, this is fine. We're going to have some more captives. Let's get the bodies hauled as soon as possible. That's 4 prisoners we've got right now, which is still just an absurd amount. We've got cargo pods, which I wanted to check. They are up by that building. I'll remember that, don't worry. I think I've said that before, and I definitely did not remember it. Why is that not working? Steel bathtub is apparently not connected. Did they maybe destroy some pipes? Nope, that's not true at all. Well, those aren't connected, which is something worth mentioning. What do you mean they're not connected? Is there just not enough water? Oh, the water's empty. Man, okay, we need some better pumps. I feel like water is something we need to go back to now. That kind of sucks. Dromedary 2 died, and not a single tear was shed. I'm going to be honest with you. Couldn't give less of a shit in this scenario. Okay, everybody's stabilized, aren't they? Everybody's healthy. Everybody's topped up. We just got some bodies to haul out of here as well. Tidy the place up. That's good. That's fine. I'm pretty happy with how that went. I thought that would end a lot worse. We've got a guaranteed colonist out of it anyway. So even if some of these prisoners don't end up surviving or we don't end up recruiting them, it doesn't matter because we've got someone new. So what are you good at? It's the real question. What can we have you doing within the colony then? I'm going to set haul to maximum. Now that we've got so many more colonists, I'm kind of happy for bed rest to take a much higher priority. So they heal up a bit more effectively. Okay, hunting should be a top priority. I agree. You're good at a lot of stuff. Actually, you're very good at a lot of things that this was the gap in the market. We didn't have anybody this skilled in any of these jobs. Look at this. This was very, very good. You're number 1 crafter, tailor, smithing, whatever. Just genuinely, this is a good get for the colony. Okay then. Water is our next thing to deal with because we've got way too much plumbing and not enough water to go around. So there is some, you know, a bit more advanced research that we could deal with. What does a ceiling fan do? Cools the room by circulating air. Okay, sure. That's fine. I mean, I knew what it did, but I didn't know that that was just quite as simple as that. Pumps. We need new sort of pumps. We need new sorts of water treatment. Maybe it's water storage. Maybe that's the problem. I mean, it's pumping a lot of water. I think we're just using it way too quickly. I think we're just getting through the water too fast. So I think we need either another pump, another pump, or a more efficient way of pumping overall. Because maybe this electrical pump just won't work in regards to this many different pumps. Maybe it runs at less efficiency. I'm not entirely sure. Something like that. So what I want to do then is send Jilp into here. Now, if we got any other wardens is the real question, because the more wardens, the merrier. We do. We really do. Okay. So that doesn't matter too much. We've got 2 wardens. That's all we're going to need. Anyway, let's send them into here and let's sell all of these prisoners to be recruited. Actually, no. No, let's not do that. You're terrible. Like, his skills are genuinely quite questionable, so you get released. Wait, what are they? Enemy boomers. Now, if the faction boomers are obviously pirates, I don't care. What are they? Was it the Orange Raven? The Orange Raven, it was. So let's just go ahead and release these guys and try and bring back a little bit of rapport. What are you like? Has life-threatening blood loss severe, but we have traded it, so there's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. That's just what bullets are like. Blue Human is not fantastic. We've got enough builders. You're good at cooking. You're good at artistic, or have a possibility of becoming good at artistic. You're good at crafting. So I want Barbary. I don't really care about the rest. I'm going to say release you. Let's release Sierra as well, just to improve a little bit of opinion with them. And mainly because, you know, we're on Savage now. We've got to balance off usefulness versus the amount of raids that we're going to get. The more people we've got, the stronger raids are going to be. Because, you know, the more wealth and the more... It calculates it from wealth and the amount of colonists and yada, yada, yada. So I think we need to be a bit more careful. We can't just recruit any old person. Like, there are certainly a lot of colonists we've got already that are useless without having, even more people on top that are even more useless. So if we could build a couple more beds, that would also be pretty good, just to sort of keep them as happy as possible. We're running out of room in the prison. They're quite tightly packed. Fit a bed in there quite comfortable, and we could also, if we get rid of the crafting spot, we could build another bed in there quite simply as well. Okay, and that'll keep them hopefully a little bit happier, because obviously they're not sleeping on ground, so that will help them a lot. And we need more water. We just genuinely need a lot of water right now. So these are all working, right? They are working. They're just not... We're just using water that bloody quickly. What's going on? Why have we slowed down? Oh. Escaping. How did they escape? How did they escape? Okay. I mean, I don't know how you escaped, but you have definitely escaped. Jilp? I mean, seriously, you're gonna try and resist arrest? Do not resist arrest. I'd like to actually bring you back into base. How did they escape that? I genuinely have no idea. Maybe, oh, probably the fucking animals holding the doors open, huh? Man. This wouldn't have been a problem if I didn't... Okay, kill the dromedaries. Kill them dead. I don't care about them anymore. Hooch, the boom rat. Excuse me, I need you to actually not be there at all. Area 2 is where animals are allowed to roam. Oh, and I suppose they're going into the bathroom. Okay, I see. So that's the problem in the new expansion. Right, let's do that. Let's do this as well and just stop them going indoors. I'll say they can wander anywhere outside. You know what? Let's not let them go into the kill box. Let's just do that. There you go. So the boom rat can run around in any of these areas. Let's not have him go in the stockpile either. I feel like it might need a little more food. So I'm going to allow it a little bit of... Oh, saying that, it's got a little bit of the rice farm owner. You know, that's already being way too generous for a single boom rat. Alright, animals, you are restricted to Area 2. The camels can be slaughtered. I'm also going to make sure, just in case we get no more jailbreaks, those camels are also restricted to Area 2. We don't have anyone who does handling, right? So that'll explain a lot. Let's do that. That explains why the camels haven't been slaughtered. Alright. This is good. We've got a lot of prisoners. We've got a lot of potential coming into the colony there. We're going to make some friends, that type of thing. I'm sure those weren't life-threatening, so we don't have to worry about immediately, you know, sorting that out. Can we just make this for prisoners only, for Christ's sake? Can we just have our people not use the bathroom that the prisoners should go to? That's very dumb. I'd also like auto doors. I think auto doors would be kind of nice as well. But seeing as we have some power issues, actually it's not too bad now that we've got the extra battery. May even build another one later on, but we won't worry about that immediately. Water is definitely top priority. So let's go to the research tab, seeing as we're not doing any research right now, and take a look at what comes in the future. So we've got water filtration. I said that would be good anyway, so I'm going to go for that because it will also unlock water treatment plant. Does it unlock anything new though? Let's just type in water. Plumbing? We've already got plumbing, surely. Plumbing, yes we do. Electric pumps we've already got as well. What can we take that to? Okay, deep wells, industrial scale, that's what we want. Okay, so let's go for those instead. And hopefully that will provide us with enough water there to last us some time, I think. Not bad. Hopefully the difficulty scale isn't going to completely screw us, but hopefully it'll keep you guys a little more... I know there are a lot of people who wanted this hardcore survival series, and we've really just been resting on our... what's the expression? Resting on your laurels? I've completely forgotten it. I use it quite a lot. Anyway, we've basically been sitting around doing not a lot besides building a regular old Rimworld base with a little bit more challenge in it. So hopefully the additional difficulty there caused by Randy Random on whatever the second highest one is. I'm not going to the highest one because that's basically just, I'm sick of Rimworld, throw me a game over, my guy. So I'm kind of happy with this. I think this is good. We've got a good colony. We've got a lot, still need more wood, huh? Someone in the comments said, grow wood trees. It's kind of a waste of time, I'm going to be honest. There's been a lot of discussion on the subreddit about whether or not that is useful. Not my subreddit, but the Rimworld subreddit. I don't have a subreddit. About whether or not that's actually useful, worth doing, or whether it's just better to go out and... Because the amount of work it takes to sow trees, the amount of time it takes for those trees to provide a yield of wood, you can get, you know, all sorts of events. Thunderstorms, blights, anything like that. I don't know if blights can affect trees, actually, but it's generally not worth it for the most part. Anyway, look at this. Down to minus 36. This don't like us too much, but fingers crossed they'll stop being shit. And it's also going to reduce down our food cost as well, naturally. So, alright, let's get this wood hauled as well. That's one thing that kind of annoys me, is they don't chop down a tree and then bring the wood back immediately. No storage space. You're not entirely wrong. I'm going to... You know what? We get infestations anyway. Let's just embrace it. Let's dig this out. Let's turn it into a proper stockpile, because this is just not big enough. So let's keep those walls there so they can hold up the roofs, because they will. And let's get all of this wood put in place. There was room for it anyway, but I feel like we're overdue for an expansion. Bearing in mind the amount of ammo and apparently leather. Just an absurd amount of leather. The annual expo, and we had another pop-up there that said faction sort of unrest. We can go and do peace talks if we have a good negotiator. No, because we still, out of all the people who can shoot in this colony, 3 of them actually can't shoot right now. Bear in mind, 1 is comatose and 2 can't, you know, shoot in the first place. So I'd rather not risk having a large raid, especially when we've got high difficulty, just to go out and do peace talks and have our main colony be completely wiped out in the background there. I'm just thinking, with the new ammo, we probably want to specify them to use the new ammo, otherwise they're just going to stick with the old ammo until they run out, right? So we might... I'll shuffle around the jobs in between episodes. I don't like doing it mid-episode because it's kind of a bit clunky. Not the most useful there. Engie is sleeping on the floor. We do need to get some more beds down in the sort of barracks. I don't like building barracks. I think they're just like the worst solution to things, but we'll get more bedrooms down. Sure, you know what? Let's dig out some more bedrooms then. I think it's time. So we'll dig out another bedroom there. That's bedroom. I'm thinking bedroom and bathroom. So do something like that. That's still plenty defended against raids, potentially knocking that down. And I don't know. Let's get another bedroom in here. Why the hell not? Let's connect it all up. Let's start digging things out and, you know, stop trying to play with the small space we've got. If this is defensible, the cost of playing defensible is that you risk infestations. So let's do it. In the meantime, I'm going to leave this episode here because I am trying desperately not to cough my brains out in the middle of this. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to go and take some cough medicine because I've got 2 more videos to do today. My voice is already collapsing on me. Hopefully you guys agree with my idea to crank it up to Savage difficulty. Or what's the difficulty called? I need to remember because I'll put it in the video title so that for people who may have switched off the series, it might attract them back a little bit. Savage. It is Savage difficulty. And you guys can hopefully let me know what you think. If you've got any feedback about the series, of course, let me know. We fixed a lot of the problems there. You know, the lighting, the power is basically dealt with now. We've got some more prisoners, we've got some ammo dealt with. Things are good. Thank you for watching. Next episode, I want to get a bit more ambitious with things. The ultimate goal, as I've said before, build a spaceship and escape. So I think we need to start barreling towards that type of research in the future. In the meantime, let's give a shout out to all of the insane top tier level patrons who have made this series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Justin Wallace, Harik, Alpha Scuff. Before I continue, I've added a new goal on Patreon, which I'm thinking is kind of dumb and I might end up regretting it. But it's at if we hit the $600 a month mark, just to, that's basically just to guarantee like our baseline that the channel is able to survive. If we've hit that as well to incentivize it a little bit, I've added another goal. So if you're interested, check that out below. Anyway, let's give a shout out to the people who didn't need that goal to support the channel. The original, the OG. Shout out to Justin Wallace, Harik, Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Daniel, Sidini, Conspirity, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Escape, Facunda Vasquez, Heydog, Jimbo, Josh Lundeen, Tesla, Michael Mullen, Necrophilin, Palvis Presley, Sean Thornton, Smirtworm, Tom Terror 18, Vacuous Backers, Wolfsent, and Zazzy7011. Thank you all for your support, the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible. Hopefully you guys check out that stretch goal and let me know what you think. I'm kind of dreading it, but you know, maybe we'll talk about that when we hit that goal. And a thank you as well to Gray, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Llewellyn Thomas, Asaro, Betimus Max, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don Cotting 217, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, I See the Great, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Nathan Flores, Matthew, Nick, Panther Pearl, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, Sethel the Swede, Shari, Wolfie, Zico, Adam Person, Sidini, Fraser Brennan, Noah Gallimore, and the Insane Pickle too. Thank you all for your support.